top, usually it's a green shield, but if it's a red shield, then your integrity check failed.
Roll left, roll left. Flight controls. Flight controls.
If all else fails, then you'll have to run a repair. It takes like...
Restarting it now, let's see what it does.
Yeah, my integrity check failed as well, but I do have a mod.
I don't have any mods, my integrity check failed, but after I restarted, integrity check passed.
I just have an aircraft mod, so it shouldn't.
Which one?
F-22.
Okay, yeah, sometimes that'll trigger it, but I'm pretty sure if you restart, you should be fine. Was that made public? Because before it wasn't, it was a private mod.
Yeah. Yeah, it's public on Google Drive. You can grab it. I think they're done updating it, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Integrity check passed, it says.
Alright, so you're good.
But it's a pretty cool mod. I'm messing around with some of the values in the .lua files, trying to make it a little better. But yeah, I mean, having a 3D F-22 cockpit is pretty cool.
We were messing around with that in VMS. Super fun.
So the QNH will be 3012. And it's lights off until you actually get hooked up to a catapult, and then I think you leave them on until you depart the arc. Actually, I'm not sure when you turn them off.
Yeah, this rain does knock my frame rate down a bit.
I think it's the clouds actually more than the rain.
Rain's pretty cool to me.
I'm getting like 20 frames, and if I look at the tower, I get 15.
Yeah, it sounds about right for me. It's like 30 frames looking straight, and then if I look at the tower, it drops down to 15.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm getting about 55, and then when I look at the tower, well, tower ain't too bad. I get about 50.
Yeah, so you guys are good. I'm dying here. Squeak's dying. When we get airborne, it'll be fine. It'll go back up to the 50s or 60s or whatever you normally get. But it's bad on the deck.
Yeah, it's still flyable for me. It's nothing new. Should we just put the Cap 9Ms instead of AIM 9X? Because I'd rather not have a accidental.
Your call. I'm not even gonna have Master. Well, we'll have Master on, but we should get into the habit of properly boxing sim. If we can't even box sim properly, we got major problems.
Why can't the F-18 have a sim mode?
So what are we doing then? What's the loadout? Are we doing cap?
Pilot discretion.
But all we need is caps and wing bags. That's it.
Yep, 2 caps, 2 bags.
Request refueling.
Yeah, 2 bags. Don't bring any AMRAMs too.
Request rearming.
I think 069 has AMRAMs on there. It's not giving me the Catum 9 for some reason.
Refueling complete.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Rearming complete. 5 Lima Charlie.
Jonah, mic check on preset 1.
Enfield copies.
Copy that.
Yeah, I got 013 today.
Zero 013? Okay.
What was that, QNH again?
3012 or 3013. They'll both probably work.
Where do you do that again on here?
Down on the altimeter by your right knee, over by the RWR, there's a manual altimeter and a little dial on it. You just turn that little dial.
You said 3016?
Yeah, 3012.
Enfield chicken.
And Enfield can go ahead and take off first.
How do you clear that bit failure again on there?
Bit page, and then hit stop in the upper right.
Got it.
Who's 016?
I'm ahead. And check in when ready.
Every tree checking out. Great. Don't forget to change your what number if you get less.
I think Jonah and I were going to do aggressor skins. And the rest of you were just going to do the same skin.
Oh yeah, we could do that, I guess. I was kind of hoping not to need the aggressor every time, but I could do that.
Well, it doesn't really matter. It's just to make it a little bit easier for the BFM.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So everybody get on just regular gray navy skins, and then me and Servo will be aggressor skin.
Are you guys using the simple radio? Because it's not working for me for some reason. It must have been a new up.
And Cyclops 0045?
Who's on 2 and who's on...
Dodge is going to be on preset 2. Enfield's going to be on preset 3.
Yeah, there's no radio connected. I started it already too.
Wait, remind me who's Dodge and who's Enfield again. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I think we're Enfield, correct? Servo, myself.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Cyclops, what's your board number? Com check, com 1.
Yeah, Dodge 1-1. Good check. Com 1. 5x5.
Cyclops.
Once you copy.
1.
Dodge 3, checking in on com 1.
Say again?
1-7.
Good check. Com 1. Yeah, 5x5. Now,
What's your position on the carrier?
Both check in Com 2 as well.
Me and,
2 first, then 3.
3 and 2 is behind Cat 3 and 4.
Okay, we're gonna. You and I take Cat 1 and 2, and then 3 will take Cat 4 or 3 or whatever, which one he wants to take. We'll just like. Variables on the budget.
and
Com 3. Or 265.
Cyclops play correction. Shamrock is 2, right? I'm 3.
I heard that on Discord.
Oh, sorry, I've got Joy to key set up. Hold on.
We're just waiting for Shammy, and then we'll get out of here. Am I 2 or 3?
You're 2.
You're 2.
They're in the ILS. They're lining that we have to hit button on 18, like we're doing a 16, or one ready or not.
An ILS, you saying?
He's asking about INS.
Alignment.
It's not fully simulated yet, so you can almost turn it around right away. But
Yeah, you see that dial over by your right elbow? It'll say, it's over by your sensor panel. And then you want to right click that to CV for a little bit, and then wait till it says OK in your HSI, and then you can switch it over to nav.
Copy. It looked like it was already at nav. Huh.
And you did a fully cold start, or did you do a hot start? What did you do?
No, I did the auto start on there.
Well, I'm sure it said it for you then.
Alright, I popped it in there.
yeah, I'm taking Cat 1, you take Cat 2, 3 to Kid Tech. Take
Robert, can you just make sure you get on a regular gray library roll?
Oh.
3.
Enfield's rolling. So we're doing the 290 degree radial, 20 miles, 8,000 feet for the rendezvous.
Say that again. 290.
290 degree radial, 20 miles, 8,000 feet.
Alright, where the hell's my lights for my wings at there?
So I put in my radio. What do I have to turn on to see it now? Hit the TACAN button, top left corner. I already did that. You have to use the course knob.
So this is Dodge 1-1.
Already did
radial,
that.
are we doing
Should be able to see it then. We're doing 290. That's 90 degrees to the left from our current heading.
Oh yeah, copy that. Okay.
From the carrier, from the BRC, it's 90 degrees from the BRC.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay, I had to re-enter it for some reason. It wouldn't show up initially. We're joining up at 8,000.
Copy, we'll be at 6.
departure is 500 feet, 300 knots until 7 miles. Going to start the climb. Turn at 7 miles, intercept a 10-degree arc until we intercept 290, keeping the climb going up to 8,000, and then rejoin at 20 miles. Runs ready, 10-second intervals, running them up. One's rolling.
Where the heck's your light button for the outside lights? Blue lights turn on. L? Up. Oh, I thought I had that set for my pinky switch, and for some reason it's not set up.
Pull up, pull up.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. No, on the F-18 throttle, the little switch to the very end. It's supposed to be for your lights. I
7
thought I had that
miles,
set up
pitching
on
up in the climb up to 8,000 feet
on
in the
my
turn,
keys,
left-hand
but
turn.
for some reason L is not even turning them.
10-mile arc, and then we're intercepting 290.
Cyclops, the data's working great now, man.
Cool. Nice to be sure. Let's see if we can see the other flight later on.
Through 2,000 right now, I'm going to accelerate to 350 cast in the climb.
Say last?
Through 3,000, 10 DME arc now, intercepting at 290 degree radio. 350 cast. winds outbound 290 degree radial through 7,000 for 8,000.
I had a canopy fault. Seems like my canopy wasn't closed all the
Whoopsies.
yeah.
One steadied up, Angels 8, 350 cast, 290 outbound. Just coming up on point 1. One's point 1.
One, two, do you want echelon right?
Echelon right. Enfield 1, point 1. Correction, point 2. That looks pretty. One's visual on 3.
You got data link up yet?
This looks just like the video that I showed you.
Data link.
Check speed.
350 gas. One's point 3. This looked beautiful. It worked out perfectly. Nice and quick too.
I'm curious how much of that was due to us understanding this better or the data link working, because I know I was using both. I was not confused about where you were, so.
I think it helps for sure. It's like situational awareness, but it's all should be visual. But that looked perfect. It was great. You guys want to wait for Joni and them to join up and just watch them do it, or do you want to just bomb off and do our own thing? I want to see them kind of join up below us, see how it works out.
I'm okay, Johnny.
Yeah, that's why I kind of want to do it at the same one, so we could watch them do it. If we can see. Gives us some practice spotting things too, 2,000 feet below us. We're point 4. Enfield's all formed up at, we're at spot 4. We're gonna just wait here for you guys to rendezvous.
Okay, affirm.
about is when they actually add the data cartridge for the F8. So I won't have to configure flares in the air anymore.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think it's kind of absurd that they ever thought that pilots had to configure this on the ground. It just seems stupid.
Okay, just coming level for a little bit just because the ship's moving, so the point moved. Alright, we're going to go back left here and just do shallower turn a bit, get the radial on.
I took 2 caps. I probably should have taken an ACMI pod like you did.
Oh, it's okay. Whatever. Just don't run master arm on.
Are caps not the training one? I thought they were the training one.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a weapon system expert, I'm just a pilot.
Yeah, I think caps are the trainings, and then they usually do 1 cap and 1 ACMI pod. Like, well, you might have an AIM-9X. I can't see your left wing.
I have a training one on the left, I think, and then the cap on the right. The ACMI pod on the right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you still have your lights on, by the way. Do we leave running lights on after?
I think we can turn them off now. Yeah. I was just having it on through the cloud, just in case. But
yeah.
That was perfect, though. We did it nice and efficient. It was great. And did it properly too, the cross under and everything. I like it.
Yeah, the only thing that I was confused about was the altitude. When you called that you were at 3,000 feet, the reason I asked you to say it again was because I was at 12,000 feet. So,
until we join up, you're doing your own thing, kind of deal, just to make sure you're clear cloud and all that kind of jazz. But do you guys want to do balance parade? So, Crazy, you want to cross under me and kind of join on my inside?
Second.
If you want.
Cross over to your left.
Yeah, cross over to my left, cross under to my left, and then join balance parade. Basically, it's like a finger 4. Just get the practice of doing cross unders and position switches. That looks gorgeous.
069, Hornet Ball, 15.2.
Hornet Ball, what? That was you. You're 069.
Somebody said Hornet Ball?
Yeah, your guy, your AI pilot called Hornet Ball on 305.
Probably recognize the command even though I'm doing it on Radio 3.
That's crazy.
If you guys want to swap to the cruise formation, it's just like about 10 feet nose to tail separation from each other, and the difference is you're free to maneuver within a 60-degree cone behind me, and then Crazy's free to maneuver between our element within a 60-degree cone of the element.
Correction, I think you're calling Cyclops Crazy.
Sorry, somebody else. I'm thinking of a different game that I play. Cyclops. Yeah, let's do cruise formation. So just pull back with 10 feet nose tail separation from you'll do it from Cyclops.
Infield dodge.
Sorry, do it from Chamois, and then Chamois is going to be. Then you can maneuver as you wish behind me in a 60-degree
Infield
cone
dodge
behind me.
preset 1.
Go ahead.
Infield dodge is all rejoined at Angels 5. Oh, we were supposed to be at 6. We did it at Angels 5.
No worries, we're just coming up on spot 4 at the moment. We're leveling off because the carrier's moving.
Okay, so where are you guys going to head? Which direction are you going to head to do your training?
Oh, I'd say we'll go west.
Okay, you go west, we'll continue our turn, and we'll head east, opposite direction for 20 miles or so. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Copy that.
Alright, I'm going to come around heading west, and we'll start doing some BFM. Just trying to think of how we'll set this up. What I was thinking, you guys continue west, I'll break, go south, and then I'll come back west, and I'll get behind you. You guys form up and spread. You guys pick whoever you want going to take the lead. And then I'll just kind of pounce you from behind. And the key thing is like Cali, visual, and number 2's engaged, number 1's engaged, yada yada yada, and talk amongst yourselves to figure out how you're gonna handle it.
I wonder if me and Cyclops should turn our SA pages off until we get into the fight.
I think for this, just to keep it simple, like don't worry about the SA page, and then I'll be in visual range starting the exercise so you can see me. And then I just want to see the spread formation, and then you guys doing whatever tactics you want to do, like the initial turn, and then recognize who's engaged, and then the supporting fire kind of come in behind me. I think that works, eh? So for this one, why don't Shammy be number 1 and Cyclops be number 2? So Shammy be the lead. So you'll call whatever kind of break you want to do in tactics, and then figure it out. So you guys continue westbound. I'm gonna break off here and then get behind you.
Okay, do you want us to hold a cast that you can catch up to us? Or?
I say do whatever you want to do. It's tactical, man. Okay, I'm breaking off.
Cyclops, let's go on COM 1, let's go to preset 4. Enfield 1-2 checking in preset 4. Preset 4.
I still hear you guys.
Yeah, make sure we're talking on COM 1, it's gonna be hard to remember that. Let's chill at like 300 gas. I'll slow down a bit. I don't think he realizes how hard it would be to catch up to us if we're full mill the whole time. I mean, I guess. Okay. I guess he can afterburner. Let's speed it up. Let's go like 330, 340, so we're not dead in the water.
Okay, Bandit is ready.
Do you want to do like you want to do that like scissor break that they were showing?
When you guys are ready.
Yeah, okay.
Like I'll turn into you and you can turn into me, and we'll see. We'll just keep doing a scissors until we figure out who he's on.
Roger.
What are we called? We're not Bandit. Enfield 1213 ready.
Okay, Enfield, lights on.
Lights on. Alright, just keep checking your 6.
No joy.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to check your 6 than a F-16. Let's go combat spread a bit. We can spread out a little bit.
You got tally?
Negative. No joy. I'm just swerving back and forth a little bit to actually see behind my 6. Tally, hostile. It looks like he's on you, Cyclops. Let's break into each other. He's on your 6. I'm gonna slow down, you extend.
Trees, no joy.
He's still on your 6. He's still directly on your 6. He's with you in the turn. You might want to jig soon. And jig back the other direction. Go back to make a left-hand turn.
No joy, no joy.
He's still on your 6.
Altitude.
Support.
Altitude.
I'm coming around. Yep, keep that left-hand turn up. Keep that left-hand.
Are you in the clouds?
He just ducked down into the clouds. Are you above the clouds?
In front.
Let's stay above the clouds. Let's stay above the cloud cover. We're not gonna chase him down there. I didn't radar lock him, so I assumed we were.
one that's coming off the clouds.
That may be me popping a flare.
Okay, visual. He's on my 6. I got locked.
Okay. Yeah. He's on me. He's on me.
Visual.
On defensive. Just overshot me above my head.
Altitude.
Copy. Danny.
I'm down in the cloud layer. Anybody above is hostile. Try to stay above the cloud deck, otherwise you're gonna hit the ground.
iPhone, tally hostile.
Are you offensive or defensive?
I'm offensive. He's hugging the top layer. I'm high, he's low. Offensive. Okay, he's high now. Still offensive.
Hey, I'm just supporting. You keep going. Keep pressing. I'm still supporting. Keep pressing.
Guns, guns, guns.
Altitude. Altitude.
Okay, I'm blind now. I'm in the clouds. miles.
Was that a good
Let's
kill?
rejoin. That one's Buddy Spike.
Altitude. Altitude.
And Juice.
I'm 4-5. I'm gonna slow down at 350 cast for the rejoin. I'm gonna keep the left-hand turn going.
Altitude.
Confirm is boxing test, is that sim in the F-18?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure who I had on the beginning, but I would have had a good gunshot.
Are we, I guess two questions we should ask beforehand is, are we allowed to radar lock and track through the clouds, or I wasn't sure what was going on there.
I'd say the cloud would be our deck, because if you start getting in that cloud, like you're almost into the ground, you can get disorientated. So I think we should climb up a little bit and do it at a little higher altitude.
And so are you counting your gun skill on Cyclops earlier, or are you counting his?
Not really. I was trying to
on?
work the radar a little bit, but I never really had a good shot at all the rest of the fight, though. It was just the initial tally. I think you guys didn't see me.
Okay.
We'll rejoin, do it again, and yeah, maybe switch up leads or whatever you guys want to do. Once we join up here, let's go above 10,000, just so we have some little. We don't want to crash into the ground there going through the clouds. I almost did.
Is there a way to set gun on sim? I don't see anything like that.
I think it's in your DDI on the stores page. You hit sim, and then yeah, you hit the trigger button. You'll see the little dots and stuff go. Crazy, say position.
3 or 2 is directly behind you guys, about half a mile.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Once
see
you
nothing
reach one out
like a
crazy,
sim
and then
thing in
I'll
the
break
DDI.
off again.
Buddy Spike.
Yeah, you're rolling wings level now. We're going to start the climb up to, let's say, 15,000. think that last one there too, guys. You both didn't have tally, and so like the support, I was engaged. I don't know who the guy. I was engaged on the guy on the right side. The left side guy didn't have tally to support quick enough, I think. I don't know if that's what you guys saw, but
the whole time. I mean, I don't know when you called the gun skill. I wish we would have heard it, so we could have known.
yeah, I didn't really have one, so.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, at least the only time I lost you was when you went into the clouds there, because I didn't radar lock you.
Yeah, I kind of panicked there too, because I was like, oh, I'm going in the cloud and it's super low. And
yeah, other than that, we had tally the whole time, at least I did. And I was you were on Cyclops for most of it, and I was supporting for most of it, so.
Alright, I'm gonna break off. You guys join up, whatever formation you want, and we'll do it again.
What do you want to do, Cyclops?
Let's see who is engaged, make the turn, and the other one will just support from
If I can't figure out how to put my guns in sim.
just a little trigger.
Yeah.
One's ready.
Enfield 2-3 ready.
Fights on.
Fights on.
Right, let's make a slow left hand turn and see if we can get that.
Ever.
The visual?
No joy, no joy. No joy. Do you have visual?
Negative? But I got something locked in front. Alright, visual, on the right. One's three's offensive, two support.
2 support.
Three merge. Level. Okay, I think he's offensive on you now. I'm supporting.
Yep. 2's merged.
Guns.
Okay. Enfield, knock it up.
Knock it off.
Three.
Not bad. I didn't even see you guys for a while. You guys made a turn.
Yeah, I still wasn't sure on what the rules were. Cyclops suggested we make a turn, so just ran with that idea.
I was looking for you off my nose, and I think you're hidden by my canopy rail. And so I'm like, where the hell are these guys?
Yeah, I think Cyclops got a radar lock accidentally and picked you. You were right off our nose.
again and then set up again. You guys are already practically in position. Join up on each other. I'm gonna head east for now, and then you guys, I'll do it again.
Roger. Continuing the left turn to west.
Affirm. One, two, what's our bingo?
5,000.
Affirm.
2 was a position.
I am right behind you, about quarter of a mile.
No. Let's climb on just once.
2.
One's ready in the east.
She's ready.
Two's ready.
Fight's on.
Fight's on.
He's not 1, 2. We should be on 6. We can back into.
No Joey. No Joey.
No jump.
I got F-18 locking me up directly in front. Tally, 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 straight in front of us.
Right. 2 is the body. 3 is the body.
Yeah, three go high, let me, I'll merge with them.
3.
Merged, hostile, Hornet.
3 visual. He's on me.
He's going high. Oh, yep, he's going high. I'm pressing.
2 is defensive.
Guns.
Guns.
Nice job. I had Cyclops, so.
Yeah. Got to,
Wasn't bad. I kind of switched up
Jake
which one I was
Warren,
going
the nose
for.
coming around.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Do you want to switch it up?
Sure. Who wants to go with me?
Seems I'm away now, so I can be the aggressor.
Sounds good. We're gonna go westbound. You get on Arc 6.
Altitude.
Where are you, Shanny?
About a half a mile behind you. Trying not to,
Slowing down to 350 for now, and then we'll accelerate once the fight's on.
Affirm. Do you want to switch radios, or?
No, we'll stay on the same radio because I just want to know what we'll hear what people are doing, just for learning purposes.
Okay.
Going about a mile spread from me on the right side.
She's ready.
Choose.
Alright, lights on.
Mike's on.
One's accelerating 375.
Two.
So the basic scan, you're watching my 6, I'm watching yours, so I'm looking off to the right, you're looking off to the left, and that way we can scan both sectors. There's 18, 6 o'clock.
That's right. Tally.
See position?
In between me and you. Looks like he's more on your side than mine. He's about a mile back.
I've got spiked 18 on the 6 o'clock. Turning right. One still no joy.
I lost him. Tally.
So that's nails 18 on my 6 defensive.
Bingo.
Tally. One, are you still defensive?
Still defensive, yeah, but I'm high, he's low. He's high, I'm going low.
Affirm, I'm pressing. I was quite a ways away from you guys.
That's gonna go fast.
Infield not come up.
Altitude.
I don't know where you went. You went left on me, and
Yeah, that was my bad. I had tally on him, and he was definitely engaged on you. And when you broke right, I went high to support you, and kind of drifted left a bit to let you go into your turn, and lost visual of both you and him in the process. I think he passed underneath me, and I was just scanning and scanning, couldn't pick you guys back up.
I didn't see him until he was right on me.
I got him about a mile back off of you, so I had a pretty good jump on him. I just wanted to wait for you to make your turn, so I just kind of like pitched up a little bit and waited, and when you made your turn, you both passed underneath me, and I lost you both.
Yeah, I say go in for the kill if you've got it, because I had nothing in sight at all.
The trees past bingo for the tree.
It might have been better if we had, if you had broke left once I said he was on you. I think that would have prevented, or not prevented, but lowered the chance of him passing underneath me and me losing visual like that.
Yeah, I didn't see him, so I didn't know which way to go. Oh, once bingo, we gotta start thinking about AAR. You know where you put the tanker there, Crazy? Or Cyclops?
Tanker is a preset level.
TACAN 5, okay, let's go to air-to-air TACAN 5.
Confirm 146 miles on TAC.
Yep, that's good, we'll get there. I'm gonna slow to 350 for running rendezvous for now, heading him east.
Angels?
Currently I'm at 5, I'm gonna pitch up to 5 degrees nose up, start a climb up to 20,000, save the gas and get the speed.
Visual if that's your huge. I think 2 is slightly in front, 1's behind.
I think they switch frequencies. I'm not getting them on preset 1 anymore.
Preset 1.
Yeah, I don't know if they're there yet. I was trying to raise them on COM 1.
Texaco 1-1, Springfield 1-3, request rejoin.
One, two, say Angel.
3 Angels 10 now, 350 CAS. Still in the climb for Angels 20.
Official.
Sure if I can make it for the tank. 3.6.
Your fuel state 16?
3.6.
Oh, we'll keep going higher and then we'll sip gas. At least get us close to Steer 5 where you can fuel on the ground too.
Roger.
Gonna start holding Mach decimal 7.5 now. Yeah, I don't know how we could have done that one better. Maybe, don't be afraid to get me to turn if I can't see him. Like, just because I'm the lead doesn't mean you can't call things, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I should have just told you to brake left. That was my bad.
Because I'm defensive and blind. It's kind of like a little bit of a contract between you and I, and we got each other's backs kind of deal. Don't be afraid to call things as you see them.
Yeah, A-firm. I'll make sure I call it next time.
Yeah, no worries,
It would have been an easy kill if I had just told you to brake left. Because I was high about 500, 1,000 feet above you and had perfect tally on him. So, and you at the same time, so.
Yeah, I had nothing, so I was trying to turn into you, you're crossing over ahead of me, and I'm like, oh, where's he going?
Yeah, I thought I would let you, since you decided to brake under me, I said, okay, I'll let you do, and then I'll turn with of him, exact same point, but you went under me, and I was looking for him, and he just disappeared underneath me, and I should have just kept with the turn, but I decided to extend to see if I could reacquire him, and just lost both of you.
Oh well, it's still fun, man.
Yeah, definitely.
One, you want to try contact the tanker at 251.0 or 259.0?
But to Angels 27 or something.
You guys are talking over each other. We gotta figure out how to stop this on SRS. It's gotta be some kind of hot mic thing.
I don't know, it's kind of realistic in a sense, so.
Oh, do pilots step over each other all the time?
Radio. Normal VHF radios, you hear a squeal, but sometimes if you're the one transmitting, depending on your radio, you can't hear that squeal and you're just talking over people. Yeah, setting up Angels 27. I don't know how many people, like I've done it so many times in the air, real thing. I'm talking away, and then you've done your transmission, the ATC comes on, stepped on.
I mean, that's good to know. I'm surprised that it happens so frequently, though. You would think that'd be something, because like, it's like you guys, whenever anybody's talking over each other, there's no way to know at all. Your transmission just blops out everything.
Yeah, I guess it comes down to the guy transmitting and stuff like that. If the guy, you want to hear an acknowledgement, if you don't get the acknowledgement, you retransmit. But a lot of the time you hear the squeal.
Yeah, I'd be okay if it was like, you know, occasionally you stepped on people and didn't hear any, you know, squeal, but I think, you know, at least half the time there should be some kind of something to let you know.
Usually, like Usually what we do is we maintain a listening watch, and then we don't just immediately transmit, and we listen, but sometimes guys tend to transmit exactly the same time, and then that's when it, like, both will do whole transmission, nobody will get it. It's not that often. Like, I think with the internet lag, it probably happens more often because there's that delay between getting to you and getting to me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm still trying to get Enfield. I don't know where they are. They've got to be headed to the tanker too. I'm gonna switch to preset 11 on COM 1. Shell 1-1, it's Enfield 1-1, flight of 3. Approaching for refuel.
Shell 1-1. Springfield 1-1. Request rejoin.
Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300.
I might try them on COM 2. Going off COM 3 for a little bit. Okay, one's back on 3. I got still no joys to dodge.
You went on from 2.
Okay, this is Jonah on TeamSpeak. You didn't get my transmission for some reason. We're headed to the tanker, 5,000 pounds fuel over here. We're about 105 miles.
Why don't you guys switch echelon left?
Also, did you hear John A on Discord?
I did, yep.
Yeah, I got you there, Johnny.
Okay, copy that.
We're 70 miles out to the west at Angels 27.
Roger that.
Are we just not picking you up, or are you picking me up, or what's the deal? We might be too far away to pick each other up at this line of sight.
Yeah, I picked you up fine. It didn't sound like you were picking me up on preset 1.
Yeah, usually around 2,700 feet. It's like 150 miles to 180 miles we can pick each other. So that would make sense why. And sometimes another one can. It's easier to receive than it is to transmit that far, depending on the power of your radio.
Yeah, but you did hear me, and then I did hear you say go for Enfield, and then it was like you didn't hear what I said after that. So kind of strange.
Well, I never said go for Enfield.
Really?
Nope.
anybody catch the altitude of the tanker?
Angels 18.
Alright. So Cyclops, why don't you go to the tanker first, give it a try at about 2,500 pounds, just head to the divert airfield.
I'm at 2.3 now.
Okay, why don't you go straight for steer point 5 then? It's pretty much on our nose. If you want to break off from where you should just cross under us and start your descent for steer 5 if you want to, or if you want to stick with us, that's fine too.
Yeah, get my control set up and take off.
Somebody was using burner too much.
Yeah, I was trying to catch you guys on the last leg.
Yeah. She's got like, what is it, 5 minutes in burner before she's dry?
Yeah, I probably went off too far and I catch up with you guys.
Alright, we're 20 miles out. I'm going to start our descent down to Angels 19.
She's breaking up.
We'll just hold Mach 0.77 until we join up and have it visual.
Tree descending.
Visual of the tanker. Coming left. Alright, going down to Angels 18. Setting up Angels 18, keeping the turn coming around.
I didn't realize you guys carry a center line as well.
Say again?
I didn't notice that you guys carry a center line. I only have 2 wing backs.
That would make a difference too. I went right through its wake from back here. Same. That's normal for those big jets. Like I've been through wake of an airliner from way far back.
It's cool that it's bottled. 1 2.
Got it. 1 state 3-3.
2 state 4 now. I guess we.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. If you want to set a special one
dodge here.
And, I guess we both can do it at the same time. Disregard. I'll take the right side.
Hey, firm, we were stepping over each other. I guess we beat dodge here then.
We did. They were, I think they said they were 150 miles out when I called them when we were 80.
I'm gonna let you get your probe first, and then I'll call for mine. One, how copy? Check. Dodge, Enfield 1-2, how copy?
Dodge flight, go for Enfield, go for Dodge.
Just checking on you guys, just making sure SRS is still working.
Yep, still working. We're on preset 11, 40 miles out from the tanker.
Confirm, Enfield is 0.9 from the tanker, approaching, what is that? I don't know, whatever that position is called. Pre-contact?
Cool, good luck.
Approaching observation for a poke.
There you go, observation. I thought observation was off to the right after you refuel. What was there? Is there 2 observation posts?
I think Joni's the expert on that one.
Yeah. There's port observation where you set up for pre-contact, and then starboard observation where you go after you got your gas.
Gotcha, okay. We're approaching port observation.
Remember, kids, it's not about the poke, it's about the stroke.
Enfield, Dodge, can you give us an altitude for the tanker?
Angels 18.
Thank you, sir.
And Enfield set up port observation, ready for refuel. Ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact.
I guess I'm going left side.
2, moving over to right.
Shell 1-1. Springfield 1-2. Request rejoin.
Springfield 1-2. Shell 1-1. Proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300.
Choose for all finals.
Ready, pre-contact.
Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Or do you guys get contact at the same time? Very nice.
Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact. Contact. Return free contact.
Chief, place the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Oh, there is lights on the pod.
Request refueling. Request
I don't see any on mine. That's what.
Copy.
I see a line, like a red line.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Yeah, there's green lights on there saying you're in the right position.
Hey, it's just on your side. I guess I just have a red line and then the position lights on the actual wingtip.
Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return free contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Dodge 1-2. Clear of probe. Moving over to starboard observation post. got done before he turned.
Return pre-contact. Contact.
Yeah, the bastard.
You're taking fuel.
Đó, anh đi vừa. Anh đi ô đó.
There was a moment there where my jet weighed just enough that I didn't have to touch the throttle at all. I was flying right at the 135's speed. It's perfect.
Shell, Dodge, flight of 3, saddled up, port side observation, nose cold, switch is safe.
You guys might not be able to get fuel. I left my radar on, so I probably fried all the crew.
You're taking fuel.
Is there an open basket on the right side? Are you guys still trying to connect to it?
And then, negative, it's an open basket, you can take it. I'm in the port observation post, or starboard.
Roger.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Whoever in infield's basically flying with formation with me, you're really far out, and you're pushing me off the observation post.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Refueling complete.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
Contact.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy.
Return pre-contact.
Rearming complete. Unable to comply.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Who's flying in formation with me here on the starboard observation port?
Maverick, this is Jonah on TeamSpeak. Do you hear me on preset 2?
I do on and off. Yeah, try it again. Try talking in 2 again.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
I just need a little bit more.
Return pre-contact. Contact.
Okay, Dodge 1 is moving to pre-contact.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Alright, coming over.
Dodge 1, watch left for... You might also need to take,
came right off the basket
might
at
also
the same
need to take the
time.
left side, as you have to do it in order, left and right.
Okay. Squeak, move over to right basket. that all happened right at the exact same time.
I mean, the order is whoever calls it first, so make sure you call it first.
What a clusterfuck this is, holy shit.
You guys look like you're just floating and you don't know what to do.
1-1, infield, 1-1.
I keep shooting my altitude warning, so I keep pulling up.
Infield 1-1, shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300.
Okay, so Squeak, confirm you're moving over to the right wing, right?
Silence.
Yeah, move over to the right wing now, I'm way behind you.
You guys are mixing up comms again.
Dodge 1-2, moving pre-contact, starboard.
I'm intending to talk on this comm.
1-3.
Whoever's Enfield, you guys need to spread out a bit from observation. Dodge 1-2 is pre-contact.
You're too close, it's not gonna drop for you there.
Thought Squeak was the master of formation.
Shell 1-1, infield 1-2, request rejoin.
Infield 1-2, shell 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 18,000 at 300.
Ready, pre-contact.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Did you guys lose Maverick, or did he divert?
Yeah, we sent him to divert. Holy shit, I can't read my MFDs at all at this angle.
I know, right?
1-3.
I've seen it in the Boeing. Usually you can put a hand up to block the sun, though.
I mean, it's 2020, they haven't thought of a better way of solving that problem.
You're taking fuel.
It's aviation, we're still using antiquated technology.
Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Who's that rejoining?
Did Cyclops get gas, or did he go to the alternate?
He diverted the alternate. He was only running 2 wing bags, so he was really low. Although at this rate I might need to sip off the tankers again.
Yeah, Squeak, can you hurry up? Yeah, let me just suck a little faster.
I mean, I've gone through 2,000 pounds, so...
Contact. You're taking fuel.
I mean, are we topping it off, or what are we doing?
Yeah, no, top it off, man. I still got I'm at 16 right now, so.
Jesus, how much fuel do you need, bro?
I mean, what? I was at 17.5 when I got off the tankers.
You only have too much fuel if you're on fire.
Exactly, this man gets it. I mean, they top up all the time with the in the Air Force and stuff, right? Like, they go for just 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, but with this you have to worry about things like, you know, how heavy you are when you're trying to recover on the boat. An airfield is an airfield.
Geez, Squeak, you are like pushing that tanker, man.
I'll tell him stop being a pussy and give him more throttle.
I can't believe he hasn't disconnected you at this point.
Hell no, I'm the alpha.
Are you a tailgater in real life?
No. Well, if you're being a retard, then yes. Wait, can I say retard?
You can.
I mean, sure.
Return pre-contact. Contact.
Yeah, if you're driving in the fast lane, right? And the problem here in Florida is that there's only 2-lane highways. So yeah, so if you're driving in the fast lane and you're going the same speed as a guy to your right, then yeah, we're gonna have a problem.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
They do that all the time here.
Is that transfer complete, really?
You're taking fuel.
What are you at, Johnny?
Oh yeah, I guess I'm at 15.
Are you running 2 wing bags? Or just 2 bags?
Yeah, all of us are just 2 bags.
Okay. Yeah, once you get in the groove, it kind of sneaks up on you.
Oh, what the?
You guys okay over there?
Johnny, you not see me?
Go again, Cyclops?
Did you not see me by your side?
Disconnect.
Whoa, you're like 1 by 5. I can't really hear you very good.
Alright, Dodge 1-2, transfer complete. Switching to starboard observation.
He's saying you're nearly mid-aired him, Jonah.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay.
See him?
Sorry, Cyclops. I didn't see you, man.
It's okay, bro.
The alternate.
Uh-oh, you guys bumping each other.
No, he rejoined, and I don't know if he called it on the radio. But... Oh, what the?
You out of gas?
That's what I'm talking about. Give it some throttle, boy. Who cares if they told you you couldn't be a fighter pilot? Show them.
That's kind of crazy. Okay, I'm going to stable up at Angels 1-5. Dodge, try to rejoin on me.
Enfield 1, did you lose your engine? What was that?
I may have. I lost my bleed air, I think. Flaps are off. Flick is
Did he collide?
It looked very close to me. I mean, it's the same thing that happened when I was trying to refuel before, so at least you guys got off the tanker.
I don't know if I'm transmitting in the blind. I got hit, but I think I'm still good.
Negative, we hear you. How copy?
Engines are still running. I think I'm okay, for the most part.
Do you hear us on IVC or simple radio? I mean, or this is Jonah on Teams.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, because it didn't sound like you could hear us on simple radio.
My flickus is out.
And
Well, That's shitty. What are you gonna do?
What happened?
I'm gonna try to get back to the carrier.
Do you want to land at the alternate and do a repair and refuel?
I'll try to the carrier actually. I'm just gonna go straight to the carrier. You guys do your thing. And I'll be
Okay.
back.
Yeah, I'm at Bandy length, airstrip right now. You guys can head over there.
2, can you hear us on SRS? 2, I'll copy.
Entry.
Okay, this is Dodge 1-1. Everybody just rejoin on me. I've got steer point 5 boxed, 36 miles out. I think that's where Maverick is refueling.
Dodge, do you want the remainder of Enfield to join on you as well?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, Enfield 3 checking in. How about?
Copy 5x5 on, what is that, preset 11? What are you transmitting on?
Avon, say 11. So we suspect for 1.
Yeah, let's switch to 1 and...
Enfield 1-2 checking in on 305.
5x5.
I'm watching Enfield 1-1 here, just like... It looks like he's flat spinning. Enfield 1-1 just ejected SCSU.
Shit.
Yeah, do you eject servo?
Yeah, I had to. I lost all control.
I saw him flat spinning. He
I think I just clipped the tanker. I was looking over at a chamois and then didn't realize I drifted to the tank.
Is that why the tanker crashed? Because you crashed into it?
I didn't hear anything. I probably just tapped.
Oh, so he didn't run out of fuel. He got hit by servo.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's what. That's
what I think. I didn't hear anything.
No, I mean you guys can watch it on my stream in the VOD, but on my screen it looked like the tanker pitched up violently and just clipped servo. Like servo didn't make any big movements. He was just holding.
I saw it come towards me, so I was trying to move to the right and get out of the way. But I didn't hear anything clip or anything, but it must have, because I lost all my control.
Yeah, I didn't see anything clip. Like, I thought you were fine. I thought we had all dodged it, but then you reported damage afterwards. But
we'll see on your stream, but I think I might have drifted into it.
No, but it wouldn't have pitched up like that. That was the exact same thing it did when it hit me when I was refueling. The first time we got.
Yeah, that was probably my fault.
So what happened with your plane though? You seemed like you were flying.
I was flying good, and then all of a sudden it's just I lost all control. I lost my HUD, I lost my radio 2, I lost bleed air, I lost my flaps.
Did you put the generators in override? See if you could if it could keep the flick.
No, I didn't. But by that point I was like falling out of the sky upside down.
Yeah, I saw your plane stall and then flat spin, and I followed you down and watched. Yeah, not your generators, your battery. I think if you put it in override, you can. I don't know how many batteries the F-18 has. I've been doing all this research on the Raptor. The Raptor has 3 batteries and can fly for a good bit before the batteries run out. I don't know how long it's.
Well, I'm going to ramp one up and get airborne pretty quick here.
Okay, sounds good.
Infield 1, say position. Or say Angel.
Infield Dodge is at Angels 1-5, almost right over top of steer 5 right now. Left-hand turn, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, Dodge is orbiting over steer 5 now.
Alright, it says we're drilling complete, but I got 15,270 in one and 10,780 in the other. Why would that be?
One is your internal fuel, and one is the fuel with the wing tanks included.
Oh, I was thinking it was even. Okay, gotcha. Yep.
That's what I was tripped out for a second there too, when it said transfer complete, and I was looking at the wrong one. I was like, 10,000? That's it? Really?
Yeah, that's why I needed to look down farther. I was like, ah, okay.
Hey, are you guys having any problems with data link, or is it all good for you?
It's good for me.
Yeah, my data link's on 127.
Dodge. How copy?
Yeah, everybody transits on their own flight frequency. Data's good for me.
Sweet. Seems like setting up the flights that way fixed the problem. I can even tell who's lead and who's 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, who's 1, 2, 3, 4.
How do you tell that? I don't see 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So 1 should have an A, 2 should have a B, 3 should have a C, 4 should have a D. Inside their circle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so B, I see B right on top of me pretty much. So I don't see C. Is that because he's down on the ground right now?
Possibly, I'm not sure. Does he actually have his data link on?
Yeah, my data link's on.
You have IFF on?
Yeah, it looks like it's on. What is it supposed to be set to? I got it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8.
You just turned it on. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because you're on the ground. I don't know. Sorry.
No, I'm still amashed on the ground.
Probably Cyclops.
Say again?
That was a sketchy looking rejoin.
I'm blind.
Well, they're right under me because my altitude warning's getting triggered.
Oh, there he is, visual. Quest launch? like my HMD, the helmet mounted visor?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just hold on. 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 Just hold on.
looking over at you right now, that's all. Weird.
Moving to, are we still on a preset tree?
Okay,
Maverick, stay position.
Maverick's still on the ground, starting to roll.
Zero, 6, 9. Request startup.
Clear for startup.
Zero, 6, 9. Request startup.
Clear for startup.
You know, I disabled AI voices in my audio settings, but I can still hear everything that Servo's doing right now.
Yeah, I can hear him too.
Yeah, but you probably didn't disable it. I disabled it. Oh, well, that's a good point, I guess. How do I get rid of everybody's voices, though? If I just want subtitles and I don't want voices. That would be the last thing I would think it would be. Really?
Guys are having a one-sided conversation here. We only hear Johnny on 305.
Alright, sorry. So in the Flaming Cliffs modules, where you don't have a clickable cockpit, the AI just fucking scream in your ear. So it's the pilot helmet slider.
Interesting. I'll try it out later. You guys getting tired of left-hand turns yet?
NASCAR.
Squeaker, your frame still shitty?
Yeah, kind of just sitting on 30 FPS. Remove wheel chucks? No.
You're not the boss of us.
Spawn me on the catapult, but it won't let me take the chocks out.
You should jump out and jump into an F-16 for good old times.
Who are we waiting for to join up?
We're waiting for Maverick. He's on the airbase right below us.
Shen, are we behind you?
Maverick, stay position.
I'm not at Siri Island. I'm at the northern one I went to because it was closer. Bandar Ledgy. So I'm not right below you.
Oh, okay. How far are you from Steer 5?
I don't see a ruler here. Hold on.
it's getting late here, guys. I think I'm gonna RTV.
Okay.
I've got stuff I gotta do early in the morning, so.
Alright, peace out, brother.
Later, man. I'm gonna take it off right now. I'll head over to you guys.
Okay, when you get airborne, box waypoint, steer 5 and tell us what your range is.
So did Shamrock just hop out of the server, or is he just RTBing right now?
I'm just RTBing.
Okay.
Drive's only 30 miles, might as well get some practice. I assume the refueling planes are out of fuel because we take from their fuel supply.
Yeah, we do. Maverick, what's your heading to steer 5?
How much fuel does one of them carry?
Stand by. I'm trying to fly towards him. Hang on, Shamrock. Okay, so we gotta go reciprocal 195, so we'll go 010. Let's maintain this turn until we get to 010. I have no idea how much they carry. Probably tens of thousands of pounds, maybe hundreds.
Well, I mean,
Servo would probably know.
How much fuel can you give them?
In DCS, I think it's just automatic. They just start with full, and oh, you know what? It probably does say when you create them. I've never really looked.
Yeah, I wonder how much it is and if it's starting at full.
You guys are way up at Angels 15.
Is Angels 15 high to you?
Oh, I thought you guys were lower. I thought you guys were. Did you all get refueled? Okay.
Yeah, we got gas.
Oh, okay, I thought you guys were coming down to land down there. That's why.
Okay, I got. I see you on the data.
Coming up for me.
What the hell was that?
Things.
Did you see a spider all of a sudden?
No. My wife.
Just so scary. It's kind of odd. I noticed there's no TMS, like any kind of TMS up on this. Like lock on something if you want.
There is. It's the throttle. What is it called? It's your mini mouse depress, basically. Throttle designator controller depress is your TMS up. So in the Hornet, it's like a little mini mouse that you control with your finger, and then it's also a button. I don't know how it works on the Warthog.
Yeah, because I'm trying it out now. I'm clicking on top of your icon, and I'm surprised it's not locking on.
Well, what are you doing it on? Are you doing it on the SA page, or are you doing it on the radar?
Well, I'm doing it on the radar.
You might be looking at the wrong
altitude. You have
altitude.
it as your center of interest. Do you have the little diamond on the radar?
Shit, there's no DMS. right or left, is there? Sensor just center interest on there now.
It could be because he went silent mode. Are you still in silent mode?
I'm pretty sure he just doesn't have it selected.
Probably down. There we go.
Snap left. Okay, he sees us. Is Servo also out there? I see 2 guys on the data out there.
Yeah, I'm airborne.
Oh, who the hell are you next to, Servo? I see 2 contacts. You're like right over top of somebody.
Shamrock, I'm right over the carrier.
Shammy.
Okay, copy.
Shamwow.
Okay, left-hand turn, guys. Okay, Servo, we're coming your way. The data link seems to be working much gooder tonight.
Well, we know why, right? We already solved the problem now.
Gooder.
What was the problem?
That thing I posted in Discord about because there's no data cartridge, you have to actually have proper flight setup, 1 through 4.
Yeah, but we had that in the last flight.
Did you? I don't know.
No one, what's
I
your
don't think
speed?
we did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Speed's 355.
Got it.
So we can still be Enfield Dodge, or we're gonna be all Dodge.
We're still going to be Enfield and Dodge because your flight lead's coming back, and then you're going to do a little bit more WVR with him. And I'm going to take my guys. Oh, I guess you're just. Yeah, it's just 2 of you now.
It is getting kind of late though.
Phase 2.
So we'll just do a case 2 recovery then. And we'll split up into 2 sections so we're not a big jumbled mess. So Cyclops, go form up with Servo and he'll lead you in for case 2.
Copy. Come to push 3. One 3.
Fab. Hey, you just call yourself 2 now. You formed up with Johnny right now? Yeah, I'm just gonna turn into you guys. Just keep going your same direction, and then I'll join on you, and then I'll take lead.
Roger. I'll be 1.5 miles central of that.
Dodge flight, set bingo 6000.
You on the tail end, Charlie?
Info?
Okay, I'm just coming up on you. Gonna go echelon right, and then I'll take the lead.
2. to switch.
Okay, Enfield,
I'll
you guys
try not to hit you
tied?
like I did the tanker.
I'll be watching out.
Enfield, this is Dodge on preset 1. You guys tied together?
We're tied.
Okay, let's come at the carrier from different directions. So Dodge will break left here and just kind of extend a little bit, and you guys can break right, and we'll just come at it from different directions.
Enfield copies. Okay, Enfield break right. Come on. Slowing for 350. Waiting for him to make his call.
We're gonna be in formation down to 800 feet. Coco.
We're going to be in formation, breaking the cloud.
Marshall, Dodge Flight 0707, holding hands at 045 and 013.
I'm going to guide you
bombs,
through the case 2.
090 for 26 Angels 15 inbound.
Sorry, you're cut off. My joining was transmitting.
Yeah, I'm going to guide you through the case 2 recovery. You just stay in formation, echelon right, and then we'll do a kiss off as normal.
Holding hands within 045, 013, low state 8.8.
707, Mother's weather is visibility 10 plus mile. Solid layer at 2000, altimeter is 3013. Case 1 recovery, expected BRC 286. Report see me at 10.
Case 286.
707.
BRC is 286. We're going to do case 2. I got to request the inbound here. So 69 plus 2, marking bumps 227, 35 miles. Angels 15 inbound.
069
altimeter is 3013. Case 1 recovery, expected BRC 286. Report see me at 10.
Yeah, this is Dodge on preset 1. That's what I was afraid of. It's giving us case 1 direction.
I think we can just go ahead and do case 2 and make all the calls, and it'll accept them.
Yeah, okay. So do you want to stack up at 6? We'll stack up at 8, something like that?
I think you guys are closer, so you get it first, so we'll stack up at 8, use do 6.
Okay, sounds good.
Coming left, we're aiming, if we're going to do this at 8,000 plus 13, or 15 is 23 miles is our fix. Back from the carrier on the BRC. That's what we're going to aim for.
And Dodge again on TAC here. Do you just want to do a radial that's the same as the BRC 286, or do you want to use a different radial?
I think because it's the first go around, we'll just use the BRC.
Sounds good.
Makes it a little complicated having to do an intercept from there.
I'm going to stop pumping fuel.
Yeah, go ahead, set bingo at 6,000. Let's wait on the dump because I think we'll have enough time in the Marshall to do it. Save save that gas for now. We don't know how long we will be in the stack for. So my HSI for me right now, I've got a scale of 40 miles, and I can just kind of estimate back from there what 23 miles is from the TACAN station. That's where I'm going to point to start it. Miles out. We've got 6,000 feet to lose. 6 times 3 is 18, so we'll start our descent about 18 to 20 miles back from that point. And we'll just estimate that looking in the range scale. So halfway, when the point on the line that we're aiming for is within 20 miles, I'll start descending. So on that point, kind of imagine a racetrack pattern. Starting at that point, left-hand turns. We're going to enter into that. And then usually they give us a time to push. It'll be a minute off of what Jonay's doing. And that'll give the appropriate spacing in between the flights. Coming right. It's about 20 miles, starting down now, 3-degree descent down to 8,000. Okay, slowing for 250 now.
Established in the stack. We're going to shoot for a push time of 5-0.
Okay. Okay, we'll do 5-1. Coming up steady, level 8,000. sit this line until we get to 23 miles. We're going to offset it by 30 degrees, go outbound for a minute, turn back inbound, and we'll get established in the racetrack. Coming left.
I'll be showing fail. Show block road.
Yeah, I saw him. So we're going to try to do this racetrack pattern so we get over top of the 6 here at 51 minutes past the hour, and then we can push and go inbound for the approach. You got a timer on your IFE on the bottom button, and you can use that for counting out a minute. So I'm going to try to reach 23 miles on the tack end. It's coming up. I'm going to offset by 30 degrees to the right. That'll give myself room to turn back around to the left to turn inbound on the racetrack pattern. Coming right 30 degrees. Heading 130. Wing level. So we got, looks like 4 more minutes in this hold. We're only going to go around it probably less than once. We're going to have to tighten the turnaround on the second turnaround in the hold to make our push time good. There's a minute, turning left track back inbound. If we did this right, we should level out inbound on course right on the radio. 915298113.5. Wind might drift you, so then you make a correction. So I'm flying inbound back to the 23 nautical mile point here at 8,000.
911430813.5.
Let's start dumping our fuel to 6,000 for the trap. Established, state 10.6. Established.
069. Established Angels, state 11.9.
069er. Tower, roger. BRC 286. Signal is Charlie.
069er.
So we can start the approach in 3 minutes. So we want to aim to be at the 23 nautical mile point here at 51 past the hour. So this next turnaround is just going to be a complete 360 to make that work because we have only 2 minutes to go. And then the goal is 4,000 feet a minute to fly all the way down to 800 feet. And we want to be at 800 feet at 12 miles. Sorry, 800 feet at 10. We got 2 minutes until we can commence. And we got 3 miles to go. It's going to be at the tight turn to make this work. turn now because we're so tight on that time. It's going to be a pretty steep bank.
Marshall, Dodge, flight of 3, commencing.
Bingo. Bingo.
Please bingo.
Copy. Alright, coming back on now on track. It looks like our time's going to work out. We've reached it right now. We're at 23.8 miles, close enough to me. Once we reach 23 exactly, we'll start dropping down 4,000 feet a minute, 250 knots. 069 plus 2, commencing. State 5.9.
Commencing. State 6.0. Altimeter 30.06. 069.
Alright, let me correct on that speed. I'm a little fast. So actually, I was kind of wrong. Like, it's at 10 miles we want to be at 1,200 feet, and then 6 miles 800 feet. At 1,200 feet we should be broken in the cloud already, and then 800 feet, and then we do the whole kiss off like we normally do. So a 3-mile initial, and then off the starboard side of the ship, and then kiss off.
I can't get my lights to turn on. I don't know what the deal is with it.
Okay, I'm gonna go throw lights on, formation lights on, and beacon lights.
Altitude. Altitude.
Making a slight correction to the right to get back on the BRC. Slight correction back left. There you go, we've broken the cloud layer. 10 miles at 1,200 feet, coming level. Should have done that a little earlier than that. Correcting back for 1,200.
Marshall, Dodge, 4 miles initial.
Supposed to make a platform call at 5,000, which we missed.
707. Overhead Angels 19. Holding hands platform 045. 013. Low state 4.4.
069 platform.
069. Platform.
Alright, so we're coming up to 9 miles. At 6 miles we can go down to 800 feet, and then we're just back in the normal case 1 style of recovery where we do kiss off.
One kiss off.
Important to maintain 1,200 feet here for traffic separation with them landing. At 6 miles, I'm going to accelerate to 350. Coming down to 800 now. Miles, accelerating.
Roger.
707, a beam, hook gear flaps, state 4.3.
707.
Sorry, just a little fast. Down now. Got Joni off my left.
Hornet ball 4.2.
Time to kiss off for the other guys.
707. Going around, runway occupied.
Kiss off.
707.
045, a beam, hook gear flaps.
Red deck.
Kill kiss.
Green deck.
Is a beam, hook gear flaps, state 5.4, traffic ahead, we'll extend them.
Paddles contact. Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
045, Hornet ball, state 3.9.
Roger ball, come right for lineup and bring it down a little.
I think Mavic's having a little trouble. He's super high, super long, so we're extending this out a little bit.
One 7-1 per beam hook your lap state 5.2.
Paddles contact.
Green deck. I just hit Maverick's wake, I think.
Yeah, roger ball.
One, are you turning base?
Come a little right for
Turn
lineup
base
and
now,
a little bit
yeah.
of power.
Yeah, Maverick's way far out, so I'm trying to make sure I keep separation from him.
Yeah, keep coming right for lineup. Roger. Call when you're 3/4 mile. Improve the nav lights a little bit. I can see them.
Saw your landing light pretty good on the final.
That's pretty sweet. Like they obviously did something here.
Saw your landing light's pretty good there when we were doing our break.
Okay, come right for lineup. Bring it right for lineup.
So 69 Hornet Ball, state 4.7.
Roger, ball. Work it down a little. In close. Bolter, bolter, bolter. Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
Hornet Ball, state 4.5.
Roger, ball. Come right for lineup and a little power. Bring it right for lineup. Work it down. Red deck.
Susie,
Bingo.
and a beam, state 4.5.
Paddles contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
Green deck.
Bingo.
What's your range?
Bingo.
Okay, call the ball when you get to three-quarter.
Bingo. Bingo.
Okay, Roger, ball. Give it a lot of power. You're way too low.
So 69 Hornet Ball, state 4.3.
Oh, bring it down. I was looking at the wrong guy. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you're good, Mav.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Okay, I don't know who's who. Oh, sorry, buddy. Ah, Bolter again. Oh, that was hilarious. You guys even mixed me up. I thought I was looking at the wrong guy, but I was actually looking at the right guys.
I wasn't even landing, I was just watching because the guy in front of me was landing.
Yeah, it's all good.
4.0.
Paddles contact.
This time I can see Maverick, so I'll extend it out a little bit for him.
Yeah, thank you. My lights won't turn on for some reason, so I don't know what the deal is.
It's okay. I got visual. Just call the ball when you're 3/4 mile.
Hey, Maverick calling ball.
Roger, ball. Come right for lineup. Just keep coming right till I tell you to stop. And a little bit of power. Keep coming right. Okay, power. Lineup is good. Okay, work it down. In close. Bolter. Turn off your taxi light as well, sir.
I didn't even know it was on.
Zero 69, Hornet ball. Seat 3.9.
3.7.
Roger, ball. Bolter again. He looks perfect. He looked perfect to me. He must have just skipped the wire.
This last minute, it's just something's throwing me back in the air.
It was a beautiful approach, man. You were right on the money the whole way.
Yeah, it looked good to me, but just last second, it's just like I can't get it down. I don't want to chop thrust either. This time I might just force a trap and then...
Maverick's calling Maverick ball.
Okay, roger, ball. Come left for lineup and work it down a little. Yeah, work it down. You're too high, Maverick. Work it down.
Rear it up.
Come right for lineup. Come right.
269 B, state 3.5.
In close. Oh, Bolton, that looks really good.
Again. Jeez.
I think there's a little bit of gas sitting there. I see my E-bracket bouncing around. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it.
I'm coming in lower. I keep wanting to go higher for some reason. I didn't want the same incident that happened last week.
No, you're doing good. It's better to come in high than too low. Just keep doing what you're doing. Trust me, you're going to catch a 3-wire like that. Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
So 6900 ball, state 3.3.
Roger, ball. In close.
013.
Ooh, settled in close, 1 wire.
286. St. Louis, Charlotte. 013.
What's your fuel state, Matt?
Fuel state's 2.0. Maverick, call the ball, or, yeah.
You can see your fuel state on the screen below the TV. It shows Maverick and it shows 2.0.
The fuck? Really?
Yep. Yeah, so it'll actually automatically prioritize everybody based on their fuel state if they're actually checking with ATC.
Oh my god, I never saw that screen. That's so cool. Okay, a little power, Maverick. Hey, good trap. Is that a 3-wire? Jesus Christ. 4-wire, I think.
Jazz, hook skip the first one. I was trying too hard to get the 3-wire.
Oh, it's good flying, guys. Another long one. Holy shit.